your class got a bit delayed because there was a network problem. Okay, so I am starting. So I finished the syllabus for the half yearly midterm exam. Okay, and I'm doing revision. So today we'll revise chapter. Okay, so all of you open that page, chapter 10. That will be page. All right. So as I told you, go through the chapter thoroughly. Okay. Uh, Go through the definitions, examples, and the exercises that you have done for your exam. Clear? So let us revise. Verb. What is a verb? It is a word or a group of words that is used to denote. For example, we played the match with great enthusiasm. Played, that is verb, and it shows action. They are unhappy with the project. Are Veronica has a younger sister. Has. All right. Then kinds of verbs. Okay. So based on their function and their structure. Based on the functions, verbs are of these types. Verbs. They are also known as helping verbs. And again, auxiliary verbs can be of two types. Primary auxiliaries, that is be, have, and do. Auxiliaries, that modals. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Here are the main verbs. Okay, they show the actual action performed by the subject. For example, the night. So here sings is the main verb. Okay, and verb. Adam bakes delicious cakes. Bakes, it forms, and the person and the number of subject. For example, Vipul is playing the violin. Now here you see the main verb is playing, helping verb. Gajini and Rudrani were walking in the park. Walking is the main verb and were is the auxiliary verb. Okay. So as I told you, auxiliary verbs are of two types, primary auxiliaries and modals. So primary auxiliary verbs. The verbs be, have, and do are called, and these are the main verb. So the number of persons of it. So I am reading an interesting book. Is the main verb, and it requires a helping verb, which is am. Homework, completed verb, auxiliary verb, or helping verb. Her work does not need improvement. Does. So different forms. Stable, primary auxiliary. So what are the forms of be? Am, is, are. Have, and with you. Okay. So what you have to do? Turn over the page. Then you have model. All right, and they are main verbs and can never be in a sentence. All right. For example, if you run for 10 kilometers, let us move on to the next one. So, what are the uses of auxiliary verbs? For example, Ramiza can play the guitar, could solve the question paper on his own. Number three, we use should for giving suggestions. For example, we should never tell lies. Should, you should path. Should. Okay. Next one, we use may, might, and could possibility. For example, the general strike tomorrow. May. The fielder might play. Might. There could be heavy rainfall. This could. Clear? Okay. Next one, we must every day. Must. In our next match, to qualify, must. We use will and would to show future actions. Well, tomorrow, I shall not attend school on Friday. The teacher said that she would eat a chocolate. Right answers. He will not. Okay. First match, I will. Well. So these are the various uses of the modal auxiliaries I have told you. Okay. I hope you have understood. Okay. This sentence, we add not to the modal auxiliaries. Well, we could not solve the. You will not play unless you are told. So again, you have some exercises. Okay. This exercises the main verbs. Verbs are two types: regular and verbs. Okay. So what are regular verbs? Can form their simple past participle form by adding called regular verbs. For example, share. You add d, becomes shared. Walk. Add ed, walk. So these are the regular verbs. Simple past or past participle. Then you have irregular verbs. Okay. Now verbs that by changing their irregular verbs and becomes sat. Go becomes went. Drink becomes drank. So these are known as irregular verbs. Clear? So I've done chapter revision with you, and I hope all of you are revising for your exams. And as I told you, go through the definitions, okay, and go through the examples and the exercise thoroughly. And at the same time also revise all the writing skills that I have done with you. Okay, so that's all. In your next class we will do another chapter's revision. We will revise more chapters in your next class.